What? Did y'all see that? What? If y'all don't know what we're talking about, it's the time for the top 5 segment.
Yes.
And what we're talking about this week, brought to you by our podcast producer, Jason. Shocking twist in film and/or television. Damn. It was intense, man. It was intense.
This was a tough one. Every week it's tough.
It really was.
But fun, because it just makes you revisit all these epic shows and films. So.
Exactly. Well, honestly, my number 5, not starting at 1, my number 5 is The Usual Suspects. This was such an epic film. Like, it was such a freaking thrill ride, basically, the whole entire time. And you didn't know what the guy with the gimp was the motherfucker behind it all at the end. Like, seriously.
Who is Kaiser Soze?
Yeah, like, this motherfucker, like, did it all. He did it all.
Yes.
The disgraced Kevin Spacey, but you know, great film.
One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, and one of the best slogan, logline teasers ever.
Yeah.
Who is Kaiser Soze? There were buttons, there were T-shirts. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
It was everywhere. It was well done. Well done.
It's such a good one.
My number 5, more recent, but still just like what the fuck? Get Out.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Especially, like, internet phenomena. Everybody was like, this shit's real. This shit's real.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay? This entire racist town, you think killing black people, but, like, actually just now the black people are in them, some sort of transference, wicked, supernatural, crazy shit?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I don't think anybody saw it coming like that. You know, you thought it was a good murder mystery. You didn't know what was quite going on, but then, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. I just thought it was absolutely brilliant, and I usually catch on to the plot points really quick. I'm usually, nope, I got this figured out. No.
Yeah.
No fucking clue.
Yeah, seriously.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah.
You'll be like, what the fuck?
Hats off to Jordan Peele. Definitely one of my biggest favorite filmmakers right now. Like,
oh, he's killing it right now. He's killing it. Yeah. Get Out.
Get Out.
And that means go watch it.
Yeah, exactly. My number 4 goes to, this one was on my list a couple weeks ago, I believe, for the on-screen duos. I think that's what it was. Fight Club. Tyler Durden. You know, motherfucker. Brad Pitt, one of my all-time favorite actors, y'all know, and then teaming up with Edward Norton. And I mean, did you guys know they were one and the same? Damn near the same person. I mean, that's what happens when you're schizophrenic. But
It's
you know, I mean, that was just such an epic movie because there was so much happening and you felt like these two characters were so different even though they like hung out together and were friends and shit. And you're like, oh, that's his alternate personality basically. And like, oh, it's insane to think about, and then especially not knowing about it until the very end where he basically has to shoot his mouth basically to kill Tyler. Like, so good, man, so good. And 2 fucking phenomenal actors, man. Brad Pitt and Edward Norton definitely are amazing.
Yeah, I just want Edward Norton has got to be one of the seriously most underrated actors in Hollywood, and this guy just delivers freaking phenomenal performances in and out. Just like
I feel like he has a bad rap.
Yeah, you know, I mean, but he's like a perfectionist.
Yeah.
And so sometimes that comes across wrong or whatever, but you cannot deny the man's talent.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
All right, I'm going to the TV side, and I hope I don't blow this for J. August Richards because I know he's been binge watching this. I'm sorry if you're listening, but I'm about to blow it for you if you haven't finished it. The Americans.
Yes.
Another, like, I was just shocked. I love this show from start to finish. Kerry Russell, Matthew Reason, just the phenomenal cast, everything involved with it. You guys know they were Russians. They were over in America. They were Russian spies. They were trying to take down the Reagan administration and the government, Cold War and everything. FBI is on their trail, right? The FBI. The neighbor figures out who they are. You know, okay, you guys know the premise. The shocking twist at the end, he lets them go. The FBI agent picks friendship over country, lets them go.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And nobody saw this coming. They go back to Russia. They're done. They're over. The spy game's over. They're allowed to go back to Russia and reacclimate into Russia. Here's more surprise. The daughter stays. What?
Like,
the daughter stays. She doesn't go with them. She gets off the train and goes back because the son stayed also. But he had to stay. He was going to stay with the FBI agent. But then the daughter unexpectedly. But the whole shocking twist is after all this time, after the rundown, the chase, the hunt, he lets them go.
It's insane.
He lets them go. It was I mean, just so many amazing people on that show.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Brilliant show, but I blew the ending for you.
Boom! Right there. Right there.
What? It's shocking twist. We have to tell you the shocking twist.
Exactly, exactly. My number 3 goes to most recently one of the best, I think, thrill rides. Trying to figure it out. Definitely a fucking slap you to all the Star Wars fans. Knives Out. Ryan Johnson's Knives Out. So damn good. Daniel Craig, like, in that southern accent was hilarious.
It really was.
I mean, you couldn't take that shit seriously.
No.
And I mean, Chris Evans, you got so many great actors in this freaking project that were just killing it the whole time. And you're basically like, who killed this old man? Who did it? Who did it? But then who also was trying to take the money at the end? Who was it? Like, it's a twist and turn. Every single, like, thing that you think you figured out, it's actually something different. So,
yes.
Definitely a really good movie. If you haven't seen Knives Out, check it out, guys. It's really freaking good.
How good was it? It was good enough to get Ben Affleck's girlfriend off the bike long enough to film it.
You know.
It was.
You know.
Just saying, it's that good. My number 3, I'm gonna go back to film now. It's Now You See Me.
Oh, so good.
Oh my gosh, man! Mark Ruffalo and Woody Harrelson, Morgan Freeman, just like unbelievably awesome.
Yeah, man.
About the magician, you think you know what's going on, but it's all a sleight of hand card trick from get go. Mark Ruffalo's a genius.
So good.
He's a genius. Did you figure it out? Did you know it was Ruffalo? No, you didn't.
Yeah, especially Eisenberg, who like always portrays the genius type,
right?
And then he's like, "What?" I mean, and you got Dave Franco. Like,
yeah,
this is such a good cast, guys.
And the second one was brilliant. Apparently, they're coming out with a third one. So, by the way, I read something the other day that did you know that the sequel was supposed to be called Now You Don't instead of Now You See Me?
That's funny.
Now You See Me 2 or whatever the name of the sequel was. It was supposed to be, according to the creator, Now You Don't.
Yeah.
So it would have been Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
That's funny.
Anyway, little piece of trivia there. Go check that one out. It's a really cool twist and turn.
So good, so good. My number 2 goes to another one that just came out a year or two, maybe 3 years ago. A Simple Favor. So good, I saw it twice in the theater. Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, and so many others. Like, you're basically like, where did this girl go? She basically disappeared, and I mean, you thought she died. You thought she, like, killed somebody. But it's so freaking good. Blake Lively is just an amazing actor, and so is Anna Kendrick. Like, everybody attached to this project was so damn good. If you haven't seen A Simple Favor, be sure to check it out. It's amazing.
Like, seriously. And it is one of those movies where you think you got it figured out, but then you don't.
No.
And, you know, because whenever you think you have something figured out, you don't.
No.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going back to TV now. And for anybody who's a fan of Jennifer Garner, you know you watch this show. If you're a fan of J.J. Abrams, you know you watch this show. I'm talking about Alias and the oh shit moment when she found out SD6. The CIA wasn't the CIA after all. The whole time Sydney thought she was working as a double agent for the CIA to take down, but the CIA, the organization that she was working for, that she thought was the CIA, was actually another organization, an evil organization called SD6. And everybody she thought was good was also working for SD6. So then you had to question, are they bad guys? Are they good guys?
Right.
We don't know. Mom and dad are spies. One's a Russian spy, one's an American spy. Are they SD6? Are they CIA? We don't know. That twist plot point ruined everything for everybody. It was like, what the fuck is going on? Kevin Weissman, Victor Garber, Matthew Vaughn, Jennifer, just so many. Bradley Cooper started in that shit season 1. Did you know that? That's right, Alias. Go watch it. And now, SD6. It's not what you think.
It's not
what you think.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, the whole show is led up to this point right here. Number 1. For me, I am your father. Because he does not say Luke. He doesn't. Empire Strikes Back, episode 5 of Star Wars. Oh my goodness. Nobody saw that shit coming. He was so freaking surprised. Luke didn't know what the fuck was happening. And you guys know I'm a huge freaking Star Wars fan. So for this to be revealed was just an amazing thing. I'm a part of all these Star Wars groups. And I love that they share all this shit on Facebook. It's really good. But everybody thinks, or a lot of people think, that this is the best one ever. Empire is the best one ever. I personally think Return of the Jedi is the best one ever. But
Me too.
The original trilogy is always, in my opinion, gonna be the best.
Yes.
So Empire Strikes Back, my number one.
It's a brilliant one.
It
I
is.
mean, that reveal was that and Luke finding out he made out with his sister.
Yeah, that's
that they
gross.
were actually brother and sister. I mean, Mark Hamill, poor guy, he had to go through some shit in the Star Wars trilogy. That's all I'm saying.
He did.
That's all I'm saying. Good pick, man. Good pick. All right, I'm back to Ed Norton because the guy, as we said, is brilliant. My number one. Primal Fear. It's one of the most epic court dramas, mystery thrillers that I have ever seen. Ed Norton basically plays this choir boy, altar boy at a church, and he's accused of killing a Catholic priest. Richard Gere is the lawyer, and Richard Gere takes on the case. And the whole thing is that Ed Norton's character is he's got a split personality. And he's very stuttery, and he's got a learning disability, and he doesn't talk well, and he's very shy, and he's to himself and everything. And then this other guy is the fucking psychopath who he says killed the priest because he was molesting him, and so this other personality steps forward to take control and keep him safe, basically. So killing him and everything. And you go back and forth, and you do all these things, but the entire time, Gear is being played because the actual personality and control is not the weak, stuttery kid. It's the fucking psychopath, and he made up the weak, stuttery kid as a way to get through the whole... I mean, I never saw it coming, and the way that Ed Norton was able to bounce back and forth between the two personalities was scary fucking good.
Yeah.
Scary good. If you haven't seen this one, so I probably, other than Pretty Woman, my favorite role of Richard Gere by far, and Ed Norton just... levels high.
So damn good.
Go see it, man. It's definitely go see it. Like you find it somewhere.
Yeah,
go
find
see
it. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Be sure to leave a comment below if you're watching the video, if you're listening to us on any podcast platforms, because we want to know your top 5 shocking twists in film or television.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones out there, but we only got 5 selections. So
That's
right.
right.
If you're doing the YouTube things, do the YouTube things. Make sure to ring that bell, subscribe, do all that good shit. If you're listening on the podcast, be sure to give us a review down below and give us some stars, all that good shit. Recommend us, all that good stuff. But great top 5 segment, man. Great top 5 segment. Can't wait till next week.